this? Why is the name DUDULA, Operation DUDULA, so much in people's mouth? When Operation DUDULA is not the only one doing the work that they are doing.
Come.
Why is it that DUDULA is being crucified when others are also doing it?
There are people with full documents, South Africans. Those that are from outside, they must be having permits to be.
The reality is, Operation DUDULA is doing work. It's doing work that the foreigners are feeling. Imagine this. Start counting. 1, 2, 3. Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle P with another episode of Uncle P's podcast, guys. Operation DUDULA is on the firing line. Man. Operation DUDULA is on the firing line. So, there's been a lot of stories about people who are going to the hospital, South Africans, and are being turned away for Operation DUDULA because they don't have IDs. Unaliving of children who were supposed to get medical treatment, and Operation DUDULA stopped them from getting medical treatment.
A Bramley mother is calling for urgent action. That's against what she's called medical xenophobia. 21-year-old Grace Banda alleges that her child has died after being denied access to 2 local clinics in Alexandra, Masakane, and 8th Avenue Clinic. 1-year-old Praise Banda was rushed to a local clinic in Alex as he was vomiting and had a runny stomach. The mother alleges that members of Operation DUDULA barred her from getting in as she does not possess a South African ID. The child
So I'm sure most of you have seen this story, and basically she eventually goes to a private hospital where the child is then treated, and later on the child passes away. So if she eventually, I don't know if it's a private hospital or a public hospital that she ended up at, but she eventually did get help. So she does not sue for medical negligence at the hospital that she went to, but she's rather blaming Operation DUDULA for what has happened to her child. Guys, so somebody make this make sense. You can be illegal in a country. You can possess no documentation whatsoever. Demand for treatment, regardless for yourself, your child, your brother, your sister, your auntie, and get that treatment while you are illegal. So my question is, because I know in America, if you pull this stunt, or in Europe, they can offer you treatment, but they will call immigration. You will not be allowed to leave the hospital. Why is that not a thing in South Africa? But is it really true, this story? I don't know. But I want to prove you guys how it is easy to discredit people who are doing the work. How it is easy to discredit people who are truly working. Now, I've been doing my research and I've noticed that first thing is first. Can we conclude one thing? March for March and the PA is one thing. So March for March is basically the PA's mascot. So what they're doing is they're working together with the PA, and if you do not have trust on the PA, like most of us do not have, which is not having trust on the PA, that basically means you don't have trust in Gates and McKenzie. You vote for March for March, you are still voting for Gates and McKenzie. March for March is basically just a replacement of Operation DUDULA, the relationship that Gates and McKenzie had with Operation DUDULA, which went south. With that said, I want you guys to understand the following. Stories can be twisted and manipulated in many ways. And I will give you guys a big example right now. This is one of the biggest stories currently in the country.
A day anxiously anticipated has finally arrived. The employees walked out these gates with unanswered questions and fear in their faces. Just 2 months ago, these workers' lives were turned upside down when the giant tire manufacturer announced its closure.
Now, not to drag this, all of you know Goodyear, which is a tire manufacturer company. The caption below, the fall of South Africa. Fellow South Africans, DUDULA is closing companies, investors are going. Let it be not too late for us to see it. Let's stop unnecessary strikes. It takes 6 months to break a country, but it takes forever to rebuild. Ask Zimbabweans. You see, the one thing that will never ever show you is the fact that there are internal issues at Goodyear that we are not aware of. Goodyear is shifting gears to a completely different business. With that said, let me bring you guys the evidence. Because they said 900 jobs are being lost in South Africa. Operation DUDULA is now responsible for over 900 unemployed people. This is not true. Because Goodyear is closing down everywhere.
We're following breaking news. Goodyear says it will be cutting 850 jobs at its facility in Danville, Virginia. That's according to a...
Goodyear will be cutting 850 jobs in Denver, Virginia. This is in the USA. That is roughly 50% of Denver's Goodyear employees. Buffett, they are closing down everywhere. It's not just here in South Africa.
Statement from the Danville city manager. The layoffs come after Goodyear announced plans to refocus the plant on mixing in the aviation sector in an effort to boost its competitiveness. Danville city manager Ken Larkin said in a statement, quote, Goodyear has been...
They are going into aviation. So they are cutting their costs where they see fit. But no, when the news comes to South Africa, guess what? DUDULA is costing people jobs. The strikes, the instability, the racism, the division in the country is causing investors and blah, blah, blah to leave. Nobody is telling you the truth. It's all a lie.
Tire manufacturer Goodyear's decision to shut its factory in Malaysia could be a blessing in disguise for the country. This is because the national...
Goodyear closing their businesses in Malaysia. They even said it could be a blessing in disguise.
national economy is seeking to reduce its reliance on foreign workers and focus on higher value-added sectors. Last week,
because they don't want to rely on foreign workers. These companies, majority of their employees, you see these South Africans that are being interviewed in Goodyear, they are the people that are in the front. Most of the employees at the back are illegal foreigners. It's foreigners. Can they prove and show us that there was 900 employees that lost their jobs? They are all South Africans, all South African citizens, all legal document holders that are permitted to work in South Africa. They can't. Goodyear is closing all over the world, including America and Malaysia, and here's your evidence. But yet when they shut down in South Africa, who gets the blame? Operation DUDULA. Now my question is this: why is the name DUDULA, Operation DUDULA, so much in people's mouth, when Operation DUDULA is not the only one doing the work that they are doing?
Come. Oh, move, Lord, look, Mizan. Move. Hey, you, come here.
Which one?
You, come this side. Come. Heaven. Come to Gucci one, yes, China. Hong Kong. Lady, hello. Tell the people to come. Tell them to come. You two come.
China. This is a Chinese factory with Chinese workers in South Africa. Undocumented, illegal Chinese working. So you see, when you are going, DUDULA, go to Cape Town, DUDULA, go there, DUDULA, you are not touching. There are other people also working. But why are you specifically focusing on DUDULA? You are focusing on DUDULA because DUDULA is hitting where it hurts the most, where the masipa is. You are crucifying DUDULA because DUDULA is making you feel the pain, the pinch. You are realizing that now you cannot breathe. That's why you are focused on DUDULA, because DUDULA is doing the real work. They are not doing it for show. They are not doing it so that they can go record people and start getting views on YouTube and say that we are working, and then start sending other YouTubers strikes. Because if they were doing it for the country, they would have let their message be exposed everywhere. Why is it that DUDULA is being crucified when others are also doing it?
People with full documents, South Africans. Those that are from outside, they must be having permits to be here. And if they have permits, work permits to work here, the company must have a skills development plan ready for us so that we see that he is busy to deal with the issue of the scarce skill. A security guy is not a scarce skill. We've got lots of security guys here. So we are not going to allow a situation where...
This is MK. So why is nobody talking? Just Operation DUDULA, Operation DUDULA, Operation DUDULA. Why is nobody talking? If you go to any mall, 90%, if not 100% of the security guards in malls are foreigners. Guys, the reality is Operation DUDULA is doing work. It's doing work that the foreigners are feeling. Imagine this. Start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is this a quantum? 11, 12, 13, 14 people in a 7-seater. Let me count correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's not a quantum, but they fit 15 people to smuggle into South Africa. Now, these people, right now, because they are already in South Africa, they have rights and they are protected because of the Human Rights Commission. These people right now, they have rights. And if you haven't been paying attention, there's a new law that has been amended whereby within 48 hours, these people must be in front of a judge and a decision must be made, or they must be given bail. How are you giving bail to illegal foreigners, undocumented foreigners? Which address are you going to find them? Are they not a flight risk? The reality is the hate towards Operation DUDULA is because they are doing the real work. The reality is South Africans are not lazy. South Africans are being hindered from succeeding in their own country.
So, here, there's one illegal arrest against me and my business partners by senior land from Brixton Police Station. 10 illegal arrests that were all thrown out of court by Brixton Court. This is attempted murder against me by Simelan from Brixton. Simelan and Keller Musima from Brixton.
So basically, this guy owns a shop and they're trying to shut him down. Pakistanis are trying to shut him down. So they keep paying this police officer to keep arresting this guy and keep making false allegations towards him. South Africans now, in order to run businesses in their own company, in their own country, they need to start bribing officers the way foreigners do. How does that make any sense? So on top of bribing officers, you are still paying tax, which foreigners are not. A lot of these tax shops, businesses, spaza shops do not pay tax. But let's crucify Operation DUDULA according to our smart, our clever blacks. Guys, the reality is this. Operation DUDULA needs everybody's support. Without Operation DUDULA, a lot of this noise was not going to be made. Hashtag Arise SA or whatever they're calling themselves would not be present right now if it was not for Operation DUDULA. March for March would not be in existence. Baya Hambe PA would not have a slogan if it was not for Operation DUDULA. Everybody is hanging on Operation DUDULA, but nobody is getting the blame but Operation DUDULA. Make that make sense. If there is an organization that needs our love, our protection, our support, our registration, our push, our prayers, it's Operation DUDULA is ending. Because there is no way they are going after her the way they are going after her if what she was doing did not have any effect. I'm your boy Uncle P, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Cheers.